This horror film inspired countless classics. Sadako crawling out of the TV in The Ring, the zombie dog in Resident Evil. You'll find echoes of them all right here. In Demons 2, released back in 1986. It all kicks off at a birthday party. The birthday girl, Sally, gets completely hooked on a horror movie playing on TV. In that movie, 4 youngsters sneak into an abandoned factory. Rumors say it's crawling with zombies, the kind that could infect the whole world. While poking around, one girl cuts her hand. Then they find some dried up corpses. One of them, blood's dripping from its mouth. They ignore it. Big mistake, because that corpse is slowly waking up. And just as they start snapping photos again, boom, the corpse jumps up and attacks one of them. Sally watches that scene closely, but then something happens. Something that sends chills down her spine. On the TV screen, the zombie starts staring directly at Sally like it can see her. She senses something's off, and then the zombie suddenly leaps out of the screen. Sally tries to run, but the doors lock from the inside. Meanwhile, the others at the party, they just see static on the TV. No one notices anything strange. Outside the room, everything's normal. The party's in full swing, the cake's ready to be cut, but just as they call Sally to blow out the candles, her body starts to change. She's turning into a zombie. Within seconds, everything flips. The fun and laughter vanish, replaced by pure panic. Sally is now fully transformed. And to her, the party guests, they're nothing but fresh prey. Now, the entire apartment block is under Sally's wrath. One by one, she attacks the guests, and every victim becomes another zombie. The infection spreads like wildfire, turning the whole building into a nightmare. Inside a gym, people are mid-workout when suddenly a man collapses in pain. Sharp, monstrous teeth burst out of his back, and he transforms into a crazed, bloodthirsty zombie. Panic explodes in the gym. People run, screaming, trying to escape. In another flat, a woman sits peacefully with her dog, but then the dog licks a puddle of zombie blood on the floor, and slowly, even the dog begins to mutate. Within moments, it lunges at its own owner. Meanwhile, a little girl watches in horror as her entire family is torn apart by zombies. Her mother transforms into a terrifying monster soul, and the poor girl is left screaming, helpless. Elsewhere, a man in a suit and his pregnant wife are desperately trying to find a way out. They head for the elevator, but the zombies are already inside. The man and his pregnant wife race toward the rooftop with just one goal: escape this death trap, no matter what. He finds a long rope, planning to lower his wife down the building to safety. Down on the street, police and security have arrived, but even they can't make sense of the bizarre infection spreading inside the man who puts a gas pipe and sets it on fire, trying to hold off the zombies for just a little longer. Then, clinging to a rope, he and his wife begin their descent, climbing down through a shattered window. They land in a dark, deserted room, almost like an empty movie theater. But suddenly, his wife goes into labor, and right there in the middle of the chaos, their baby is born. It finally seems like the nightmare is over. But then, the TV flickers back on, and once again, a zombie crawls out of the screen. But this time, the man is ready. He grabs the TV and smashes it to the ground, killing the zombie once and for all. At last, he, his wife, and their newborn child walk out the